Hey, what's up, everybody? I want to make a quick video because we hit 300 subscribers. Actually, I think last I checked, it's 301, which I'm like super stoked about. I think that's so awesome, and I have every one of you to thank. Obviously, I'm responsible for making the content, but at the end of the day, you all are the ones that, view the content and subscribe. So I'm really stoked about that. I know, to some people, especially like some YouTube channels that have like millions of subs, 300 might not seem like a lot, but I think it's a lot. And I'm super excited about it because I've mentioned this before. It's not like for me social validation. It's not like, oh, people are subscribing to me, I'm popular, or I must be well liked. I mean, I won't lie, it is kind of fun for that regard, but not so much in terms of social validation. But my main, I guess, desire, or I guess reason why I'm so thankful to continue to get subscribers and have hit the 300 mark is because it seems like the more subscribers that I've been getting, and the more engagement on my videos that I've been getting, it seems like my videos reach a wider audience, which makes me incredibly thankful because I know I don't always make like serious videos. Like I have like some videos about like yogurt review and like other stupid shit. But I do occasionally make some serious videos, particularly in regard to addiction and nitrous oxide abuse. The nerve damage that can come from nitrous oxide abuse. Like for me, where I wasn't able to walk for a few weeks, and then it took me a year and a half to slowly recover. Until I got back to like 99% normal. And then now recently, like I talked about in my video yesterday, my pinky's actually going numb, pretty numb. But I'm gonna just continue to monitor, as the nurses say. So I'm not like freaking out about it, but I just wanted to throw that out there. So it's like, it's still an ongoing thing that still affects me. So it's like, that's why, I still enjoy making these videos, or those videos about that. But more importantly, I am hoping that I can reach more people, so that way I guess spread awareness, as far as like, the negative consequences of addiction, especially with nitrous. But also, like hopefully as inspiration, or a source of hope, for some that are going through something similar as I did with not being able to walk or stand. That's an incredibly scary and depressing experience. It's horrifying. The prospect of never walking again. I mean, that's terrifying. I was, well, I guess I was kind of so depressed I didn't give a shit. Like, but after a while, like I started to like care more about it. And now that I can actually walk pretty much normally, like it's amazing how we even take that for granted. Just being able to stand up and walk. So every day I just I'm grateful for that fact that I'm able to do that. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping that these videos can do, is just show others that it is possible to physically recover from the nerve damage, but also it is possible to be successful in recovery and sobriety. And I guess recovery looks differently for different people. For me personally, it's complete abstinence from any substance. But for others that might just be harm reduction. But either way, like if you are living like a much more positive life, without so many like negative consequences, then I would consider that like a life of successful recovery. So it's cool that I get to kind of role model that. And it's like, yeah, I'm still pretty fresh in my recovery. Like it's been well, actually, tomorrow will be 2 years and 7 months. Because my clean date is March 30th of 2022. So Yeah, okay, that's kind of cool. We're a little over halfway of 3 years, but still, like in the grand scheme of things, like I see people like in meetings and like people on here that talk about them being in recovery for like 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. That's so awesome. I think that's so awesome. So, it's like I'm really grateful, and I think it's a decent time. 2.5 years, give or take. But I obviously have much further to go. So yeah, thank you all for helping me kind of achieve my mission or accomplish kind of my goal as far as increasing, I guess, my the platform on YouTube and on TikTok as well. I'm only going to be posting this one to YouTube just because it's really only relevant to YouTube. And yeah, I've been thinking for a little bit before making this video. It's like I need to now start thinking about what else can I accomplish with this YouTube channel. I really do feel that there's more that I can accomplish, especially as I continue to grow bigger and bigger with more and more subscribers. I want to be able to help more than just people that, like a niche population of people with nerve damage from nitrous oxide abuse. Like, I want to get more into like general addiction and like general mental health and depression and anxiety, stuff like that. And like, I don't know, like try to advocate somehow, some way. Even this part's a little less relevant to YouTube necessarily, but it would be cool. I think it'd be awesome to like eventually start working my way into like advocacy on like even like a local like community level, but then a state level, and then a national level, like be part of a process of helping change or reform some laws that don't really benefit anyone, that are so old and archaic. Like instead maybe prioritizing treatment over prison. But granted, I mean, that's a nuanced, complex situation in of itself. But I'm just for saying that, for example. So yeah, I don't know. I think that would be cool. And for some reason, I feel like having a bigger YouTube channel, like I feel like that will help me accomplish that. I'm still putting the pieces together. So I am hoping to continue to grow on this channel, and hopefully use it for good, and not just have it to because I first really started this YouTube channel as like a way to essentially video journal and talk about my thoughts and my feelings. I started this like very early in my recovery, like the first like week or two, which is crazy to look back and think. But as it's grown, like it's cool. I've gotten to share my story and my experiences, and help. I've from the sounds of it, I don't want to like be too conceited or think like I like am this like savior or anything. I don't think that, but I feel like I've been able to at least help some people, like a few people, in terms of giving them hope, like I said, or maybe just someone hearing a similar story and like doesn't feel so alone, with their addiction, especially to something more niche like laughing gas. So yeah, I just, I don't know, I'm kind of just rambling, but like that's also what I wanted to talk about, is just like hitting this 300 subscriber mark now makes me want to kind of start thinking about more of like an intermediate and long-term goals. How I'm going to accomplish those, I don't know, but I feel like the first step is like starting to recognize that I want to do that, and kind of have like a general idea of some things that I'd like to do. And then, as time goes on, start to put those pieces together and find a way for me to help even more people. Because for me, it's just like, I don't know, that's just kind of in my nature. That's just a pretty big characteristic of me is I really enjoy helping people. And so for me, that gives me like a life that's satisfying and fulfilling, instead of just sitting at home and doing jack shit and not helping anyone, not necessarily hurting anyone, but not helping anyone. It's just like, that's, I don't know, it's not a life I want to live. So yeah, I'm gonna start thinking about ways of using this platform, especially as it grows, to help others. Also, I maybe think of ways that I can help encourage the growth of this platform. I feel kind of bad asking for people to like the videos and subscribe in the very beginning, but it does seem to be very helpful. Yeah, again, if it wasn't for everyone watching, I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here. I kind of consider this our channel. It's not just my channel. If there's any viewers that watch me like relatively consistently or regularly, this is our channel. And so every time you like and especially comment and stuff, you're part of the process of kind of hopefully helping more people. And hopefully that makes sense or sounds, I know that might kind of talking about it, I guess it maybe sounds possibly a little silly, or maybe well, I was gonna say almost grandiose, but I don't know, I'm not counting on it, to one, grow big enough to make a difference, but two, even if it does, to actually make a difference. I just feel like that gives me some more power, I guess, some more influence to be able to help people on a broader level and make bigger changes than just, reaching people at an individual level and, sharing my story and my journey of overcoming my physical disability, the nerve damage and whatnot. So, yeah, I think I'm going to leave that there. What I will say, though, is I'm super thankful because I did set, I don't think I talked about in any of my videos, I did tell myself that as a goal, I wanted to hit 300 subscribers by the end of October. So I'm super stoked that we were able to do that with 2 days left, which is fantastic. This is kind of a bit of an ambitious goal, I think. But I am hoping that we will hit at least 400 subscribers by the end of next month, by the end of November. I know that seems pretty ludicrous. I'm not really counting on it, but I think it's helpful to set somewhat realistic goals, but also make those goals a little ambitious. I would be happy with even 10 subscribers. I think that would be a reasonable goal, but I feel like that's not ambitious enough. It's I guess, with kind of goal setting, I could just say hey, maybe we'll hit 10 subscribers in the first week of November, but I want to try to go a little bigger and more ambitious, and 400, so that's that's 3 subs a day. That's pretty, I don't know about that, but we're gonna try, and if not, that's okay. Like I said, any subscriber growth, I'm super stoked about. So that's my goal, and yeah, just I have a lot to think about now in terms of using this opportunity to help people, in the present moment and in the future, especially in the future as it gets bigger. So yeah, I really appreciate everyone for watching. Please comment, if you have any suggestions on how I can, maybe use this channel to help people, or how I can grow this channel more. I love reading everyone's comments. So yeah, please feel free to comment, and I will respond to you as best as I can. Thank you everyone for watching. I will see you guys next time.